Good morning, students. Today I will see about anatomy, introduction to anatomy, nerve structures. What are the nerve structures is present in the human body? How to the functioning of the human body? Okay, that's all that tells about this class. First, the introduction. Overview of the nervous system. Okay, the nervous system has two major anatomical subdivisions. Okay, one is the central nervous system, another is the peripheral nervous system. Okay, the central nervous system contains the brain. It's a peripheral to brain's control to the body. That is the central nervous system. The peripheral nervous system to the control to the entire extremities level of the body. That is the two nervous system. Then classification, the subdivision of the nervous system. Okay, first one is the central nervous system. It's again spread into brain and spinal cord. It's interconnection between the brain and spinal cord. Then peripheral nervous system. It is the sensory division and motor division. Okay, the sensory division again divided into two: visceral sensory division and somatic sensory division. Then motor division is again divided into visceral motor division and somatic motor division. Okay, then the visceral means the any other organs, the organ functioning at this nervous system act to the body. In the sensory means the input pathway is responsible for the entire body. That is a somatic. Okay. Then you will go for again the visceral motor division. That do divide two types. One is the sympathetic division and parasympathetic division. Okay. These are about the classification of the nervous system. Then cells. The cells of the nervous system, there are mainly for two types of cell nervous system. One is the neuron, one is the neuroglia. Okay, the neuron is the functional unit of nervous system. Okay, that is the nerve cell and the nerve cell. The neuroglia and the glia supportive cells of the nervous system. That is the aid of the nervous system. Okay, then neurons got three fundamental physiological properties. Okay, three fundamental neurological properties. What are these properties? First one is the excitability. Excitability means is that impulses excite through the process. That is excitability. Then second one is the conductivity. What is the conductivity? Conduction of the impulses. This excitation, impulses pass through the conduction, one neuron to another neuron. There is a conduction. Third, secretion. What is the secretion? It is produced by the any neurotransmitter. This neurotransmitter is mainly activated for this mechanism. Okay, there is a excitability, conductivity, and secretion. Three processes. Then atypical neuron is divided into three parts. Atypical, this is a typical neuron. The atypical neuron is divided into three parts. One is a soma or cell body. Okay, so then dendrites and axon. Okay, these are the atypical neuron, three types. Then structure. Okay, what are the structures of the present body? In this neuron structure, first is a cell. Cell is mainly present in the cytoplasm. That is a mitochondria. These are the cells are nucleus of the body, center of the body. These cells are arranged to the either side of the body. External feature present in the branches, some small branches. That is called as dendrites. Okay. Then the cell body and dendrites also connect with the conduction of the myelin sheath. Okay, the myelin sheath is a myelin sheath covering is the myelinated fiber. The myelin sheath uncovering is the unmyelinated fiber. The myelin sheath important factor is the conduction is the faster through the other neuron. In unmyelinated fibers, the conduction is the absence of the conduction is the fiber. Okay, what is synapse? This one neuron to another neuron pass to the information, that is a neuron synapse. Okay, this synapse will activate the person. This mainly for neuromuscular junction. Neuromuscular junction three phase. That is the presynaptic, synaptic cleft, and postsynaptic. Okay, the presynaptic cleft is the opening of the calcium channel centered to the vesicles to the body and the body presynaptic cleft vesicles. Then you are stimulated to the, you will go through the synaptic cleft region. This synaptic cleft region is mainly for release the neurotransmitter. What are the neurotransmitters? That is a neurotransmitter is the acetylcholine receptors. These acetylcholine receptors will enter to the postsynaptic membrane. Okay, this postsynaptic membrane is opening of the sodium channel. This sodium channel opening of the sodium channel enters the synaptic vesicles. It will go through the motor end plate. The motor end plate. This motor end plate is the axon terminal. This plate is a neuron to the another neuron. There is a neuromuscular junction is processed to the one neuron to another neuron, jump to the other neuron. This process is normal the structure of the neurons. Then classification of the neuron mainly for according to structure or function. The function based classification is the sensory neuron, that is afferent neuron, interneuron is the associated neuron, motor neuron. Okay. Structure based classification mainly for unipolar neuron, bipolar neuron, multipolar neuron, and anaxogenic neuron. These class tell about what is the neuron, what is the types of neuron, what is the classification neuron. What is the difference between functional classification and structural classification. Okay, these are class about tells about this structure. Next class you will find out the remaining structures are passed to go through the next class. Okay, any doubt? Thank you.